You're quite
Yeah.
right. Do you think it's better to save or invest?
Actually, investment is very risky. Hello.
Nice to get to you. Hello. Good evening. How are you doing?
Very good evening. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I was so happy to read your name. I said, I'm taking a session with Kavaljeet after such a long time, and we didn't get the time to connect last time, and I'm so happy.
I don't know, Jheel, that how should I take it? I'm overwhelmed with the excitement. I'm excited or I'm nervous. Frankly speaking, at this very moment when I'm sitting in front of you, my heart is beating at such a faster rate. I can't tell you.
I can totally understand this. It happens when sometimes after a very long time you're seeing somebody and you're like so happy. And don't worry, it's the same with me. Okay, it happens.
I'm
But
so happy. So
okay,
actually, I don't know in what way this session is going to take the shape because, frankly speaking, I'm so excited that I'm not feeling like being, normal.
you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be around me. You know it that I really like the extra energy. Calm and cool. It's okay. We can avoid it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, perfect. So, you tell me what is the secret to a long, happy life? Because I see you, and this is my third session with you. I see you quite chilled, quite
Mm.
like with that happy, optimistic face. So, give me some secrets.
Actually, I'm always in search of something. Uh, I'm never satisfactory with the satisfactory in the sense, like I always try to learn something which can make me growing. I
Mm-hmm.
always try. Maybe, Jill, I have grown up as a child with low
I have
esteem.
grown up. Mhm.
Grown up, grown up. I grew up as a child with low esteem. Is it correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
I grew up as a child with low esteem,
Mhm.
and I have come up from a family where the girls were not appreciated much. I might have disclosed this thing with you, I think, in my very first session, I think. So when you try to keep something inside a shell, the moment it gets the opportunity to come out of it.
I
So
understand.
I relate myself with that kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
after leaving my parents' family and spending so many years there, then when I shifted to the other family, this family gave me the wings to fly. In fact, so then now for the last so many years, I have been trying to chase my dreams, and I'm inquisitive to learn new things, and I'm not a kind of person who would take a nap in the afternoon or yeah, I think I'm always on a move. This
I'm
is the
always
reason.
on the go. Okay, I'm not
On
a
the go.
person who usually takes a nap in the evening, in the
Yeah.
afternoon. Okay.
I'm always on the go. Yeah.
Perfect. So let's say that you are the director of your life. Okay.
Yes.
How would you like to design your life? Anything else you would like to add or design in your current setting?
Yeah. I have so much in my bucket list. I want to go for skydiving in future.
Mhm.
So whenever I don't know how at what moment of time in my life I could be able to do that, but that is certainly in my bucket list.
Mhm.
And I want to see word, see the word. Okay. And these days I'm working on my skill, communication skill, so that whenever I land in that wonderland, sort of, the land of my dreams, I should be free. I shouldn't hesitate to converse with the people around me because English is a global language. So yeah, like this is the first step to move forward to achieve my goal.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
To opening up more doors and opportunities, opening up yourself to the world, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Do you go with your instincts or you follow your heart or your mind? You have any such thing?
Instinct, heart. It's a very tricky kind of question.
Hmm.
I feel that my instincts align with my heart.
Okay, okay. There's no conflict, right?
Yeah,
They're all in sync.
yeah.
Hmm. Perfect. What if there was no concept of money in this world? Okay, you know that there's a lot of chaos because of money, a lot of people chasing after money, right? But let's say that there is no concept of money. Do you think it'll be more peaceful, the world, or will it be more, chaotic and
Actually, if there is no concept of money, it means should we take that everything is free, free, free? And if everything is free, 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 I
mm,
think that would be the very comfortable kind of environment. No stress, no tension, no tension, because majority of our pain or the magnitude of our pain is only because of this money only, I feel.
mm,
At least in the kind of environment or the society we are living in. Or you may just, if we are to specify it, the countries which are developing,
mm,
where, if I take my example, where there is no social security kind of thing. So, of course, for we people, money plays a very important role. Of course, majority of
us,
each
okay, not we people, for us, money plays
was
an important role.
okay. Yeah. So if suppose there is no concept of money, so I think everything is at ease, in peace, at peace, I feel.
Mhm. Everything would be, okay, conditional things. We are imagining,
Yeah,
okay,
nice.
everything. Yes. So
Would be
anytime you're
actually.
anytime you're speaking about something imaginary, hypothetical, we'll use would and could. Simple.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So you think that the world could be a better place without money? Okay. Do you think that in India especially there is a need for more financial literacy?
Yeah, definitely. Certainly. I feel there is a big lacuna in this specific field. Only the commerce people, and I doubt, I still have a doubt if all the commerce people even they knew how to handle with the money. This
Correct.
is the kind of I feel this financial literacy. Even we being the parents, we don't provide this literacy to our children. We never teach them how to spend money, how to save for future. And similar is a scenario with our curriculum in the schools also.
Mm-hmm.
Students are never taught like it has been specified to a particular subject only. And I still doubt if they also acquaint them to that very extent. Yes, it is very much needed.
Mm-hmm. Acquaint them with these or
Uh,
expose them, right, to
yeah.
new subjects. I agree with you because I'm a commerce student, but I
Oh,
don't feel very confident. I don't feel, you're right, I don't feel very confident that I have a sound knowledge in this field, right?
uh,
You're quite
yeah.
right. Do you think it's better to save or invest?
Actually, investment is very risky. It depends on your mindset. Yeah, saving is for sure one. Everyone must go for saving. But if you see the way your inner instinct goes, uh, in certain cases you must take the risk. You first watch everything around you and see the people who are already into investment and in
Mm,
what sector they invest, in what way. So one must go for it, because investments, though I am not at all literate so far as this financial thing is concerned, but I do believe that the people who take risk, whether it is regarding this financial literacy or anything, this rule applies everywhere in uh, with a day to day life. The people who take risk in their lives, the number of times they gain more.
correct.
Yeah,
You're right about it. Well, more risk equals more losses also, but profits also,
yeah,
right? So
profit.
there are both sides to this, or both the extremes. But yes, it is good to take risks. Very
Yeah.
well. Where do you get your financial information from?
Actually, I got all the information, whatsoever I know about this. from my mom.
Uh-huh.
She made all the children learn that we must save something for the rainy days.
Mhm.
My mom was very much into banking in the thing. Uh, we are familiar, majority, like we all siblings are familiar with banking sector only. This share market or other things, we are not too much into it.
Mhm.
Well, my mom has taught us from very beginning when we were at our, in the early phase of our life. She made us learn that we must save some money in future for the rainy days. So whatever the kind of thing I do, yeah, I am into banking. I try to save something, some part of my savings, um, for all the things like, yeah, I learned it from my mom. You asked me, this is the answer to your question. I got all the information at that very moment from my mom. And now because like if I'm associated with some bank and I'm associated with bank for the last more than 20 or 25 years, and I have reached at a level, certain level where I have attained a status of a preferred kind of client. Now I have been assigned a relationship manager. Now I started believing in the words of my relationship manager, because it's their responsibility also to give the correct kind of information
Right.
to the client. Now I get that kind of assistance also, but it started from my mom's end.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
it's the same with me. My mom encourages me to save a lot, and every time I shop too much, she's like, "Jheel, don't shop too much. Don't waste your money on clothes and makeup. Just save a lot, save a lot. This cycle of buying too much is not good." So, do you
Mhm.
think that these days, with the onset of social media, online shopping, do you think that everyone is spending more than they should because it's so convenient to buy things, right?
Yes, this is to some extent this thing has happened because we don't need to shop, go out. Because when this concept of online shopping was not there, so
Mm-hmm,
a number of times we would plan and drop the idea at the last minute, because
mm-hmm.
like these are the summer days. Suppose we in the past, suppose if we had planned and thinking that it is too hot today, then the idea would have been dropped a number of times, and then after that we realized there was no such necessity of that thing. But because of this online shopping, you can do anything from anywhere. So certainly it has benefited to that online market. And yeah, we to some extent we have started spending more. But if take my individual case, do I do lots of shopping by online mode, but I always try to find out something which is available at a very reasonable rate. I go
Mhm,
for that, try to go for that thing only. Like
mhm,
I purchase my kurtas, but again kurtas of very reasonable range, within
mhm,
very reasonable range only. So I
mhm,
try to keep a check. I always keep that thing at the back of my mind.
mhm, mhm,
Initially, I was too much into online shopping when these were the initial days, but now slowly and slowly I have started making control, like controlling it now.
mhm.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, same with me. Although haven't controlled it very much, but I do too. I too search for discounts, and I'm like Mintra shopping sale, and I'm going to just, just wish list all the cheap items and good branded items at good price. So I
And
guess we're
whenever
all.
I go back to my wish list and I notice there that the price of these few
Mhm,
items in your bucket, this wish list, they have dropped. Then immediately I would scroll, and then I would go for that item, which is now at a much cheaper rate.
Yes, I do that too. I do that too. It's become so convenient to buy anything, right? So
Yeah,
it's an advantage for sure, but sometimes I feel it's a disadvantage. We just buy more than what we need.
yeah.
So,
Then we buy more than what we actually need. Yeah, yes.
correct. In your circle, who is one person who is a financial genius? Very smart and good with money.
I can't name anyone. I don't find who is a genius.
Mm-hmm.
No, in my friend circle or at my professional end, either the people they don't buy,
Mm-hmm.
what should we say to the people who are very who, frugal? Frugal. We use the term frugal.
Frugal.
Who spend
Okay.
very less, very less. The
Okay.
minimal, bare minimal. Frugal.
We we use the word miser also, but miser is not a good word to
No,
use.
not
So
miser. I am not sure because I haven't used this word since long. But
uh,
my children used to use some this kind of word for me.
yeah, you can use frugal because it means more of economical, right? So you can save economically or frugal is fine.
Yeah, my children they use this term for me.
They splurge economically. Okay. Okay. So before we move ahead, any questions?
I just wanted to see you on the screen. I'm frankly speaking, I'm done with. Even I started just penning down. What should I ask to Jheel? I'm going to see her such a long time, and it's a kind of a dream come true. But nothing came in my mind, Jheel. Nothing.
You don't need too many doubts. Honestly, there are like very few mistakes in between your sentences, and it's okay. It's totally normal, right? Like, for example, if I have to correct them English wise, I would say the formation of questions. Okay. So, the difference between assertive sentences and questions, like, does it mean, right? So, one or two mistakes over there, but you really don't have to worry about all that. As I told you in the first class, your personality compensates for all of that, right? So I truly believe that it's like that. If you're not perfect with every single word and sentence, it's okay. Sometimes even I make mistakes, right? But that the vibes, the personality, the presentation, the voice, the very very clear voice, right, all of that compensates for it. So what is the issue? Nothing. Just
No
practice,
issue.
talk to everybody, but learn to drive the conversation as well, right? So you're already good at answering all our questions. Why don't you start initiating with the tutor from the next round, right? This is very important for you
Hmm.
because you may not concentrate on grammar, fine, but how will you drive the conversation? We are not going to be there outside. What are the questions you are going to ask? How will you handle different personalities and ask questions according to that personality? Now, this is a part where you can work on because you are good at it. It won't take you too long to implement what I'm saying, right? So I want you to learn to drive the conversation in the first 5 minutes minimum, and then you see the change in your conversation. It would be really good.
Starting with the small talk, you mean?
Sure, sure, you can do that. And according to their personality, what they would like, try to judge. Okay, try to judge what kind of question would she like to answer. So it will make you really smart in dealing with different kinds of people.